If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. So, today I want to talk about healthcare, home health versus adult day program. So, lately, I've been hearing a lot of hype about home health care. A lot of people have been entering the business of home health care. Um, and I have to say, I'm not a fan to say the least, okay? And I want to talk about it. I want to talk about why I prefer adult day programs over home health businesses, okay? As a business model, why I prefer adult day program over home health agencies. Okay, so number one, I want to talk about some pros first and foremost of home health agencies because it's not all bad. And then, mind you, it's just my preference, but it's not all bad. So, some of the pros about home health is the startup cost is lower than adult day programs. Okay, so the cost of entry into home health as a home health agent is way, way, way lower than a facility based adult day program. Okay, so I'll just put that out there. Number two, it's easier to start. Now, the licensing process to go through with the adult day program is not an easy task. And this is why I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible help them through this licensing process because a lot of adult day programs don't get started because a lot of people get stuck at the licensing process. They can't move past that licensing process. So, home health agency, it definitely is a way easier startup. And lastly, number three, you don't need a facility for home health agency as you would need for a facility-based adult day program. You just go from people's house to house. You may need a little office space, but you don't need a facility to provide a service. Okay, so three great pros of home health agencies. Okay. Now, let me talk about the cons. The three cons of home health agencies. Okay. Number one, the reimbursement rate sucks. Okay. Um, you know, Depending on where you live, what state you live in, it really, really sucks. I mean, it's not even worth starting the agency. So definitely do your homework. If you're somebody that's interested in starting a home health agency, definitely do your homework before you get started because those reimbursement rates are real sad. Adult day program reimbursement rates are amazing. Love the reimbursement rates for adult day program. It's definitely well worth your while. Check out those reimbursement rates in the state you're in compared to the reimbursement rates of home health agency, and then make your decision from there. Another con of home health agencies is the staffing. Oh my goodness. So there's very few hours available. You're working an hour here, 2 hours here, 3 hours here, but the turnover rate is horrific. The pay is low. You're traveling using your gas, going from house to house. Remember, there's no location, so you're traveling using your gas, going from house to house for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So your staff retention is not so good, because it becomes after a while not worth people's money, and it's a hardship. It's a hardship on their vehicle. It's a hardship on their pocket. So the staffing for home health is, it's pretty sad. You'll be working a lot of the hours as the owner because your staff may not show up when they're supposed to show up. You may have a hard time finding staff because of it's not a full-time set location, set time at a designated area, which people prefer. Let's be honest, let's be real. People prefer, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, go to the location, do your job, and go home. So, your staff retention will be troublesome. Um, so, as far as I'm getting all sidetracked. Hold on, let me get back on track. So staffing is a challenge because of the hours. And then number three, um, and why I despise home health agencies the most. But I feel in home health agencies, clients lose the will to live. Okay, it keeps them stagnant. When you're at home all day, you're not out socializing, you're just having somebody come to your house every single day, and you're stuck in your house providing, receiving the supports there. It doesn't help the client's growth. I am a big fan of adult day programs because the clients get out of their home. They get to meet new people. They get to learn new skills along with having your health needs met. So it's like a win-win situation. You have somebody there providing your daily care needs within the facility, but you're also around other people that are like you. When you're at home by yourself and you just have this one person coming in or two people coming in providing the services, you feel like you're alone in your situation, in your condition, like there's not other people like you out there. And then your mobility gets very stagnant at that point because there's not a lot of movement taking place. I feel like movement is so important for a population. I feel like, just not only movement in your body, like range of motion, but movement in your mind, having your brain constantly moving, thinking, learning new things. It's a healthier setting, it's a healthier environment, and I'm so passionate about that. I feel like we're doing a disservice to people that we don't encourage to go into an adult daycare programming. Encourage them to be around other people, encourage them to use community resources as opposed to sitting at home. There's a lot of lack of education in adult day programming, because people feel like if you go there, you're not going to, be provided health support. You're not going to be provided, the supports you need. You are provided those supports and then some because you're taught skills along with getting your health needs met. You're taught how to socialize. You're encouraged to socialize. You're encouraged to have range of motion, exercise, and you're seeing it in real time. And you're seeing other people who are also, struggling with the same things you are and moving forward. So it gives you a sense of goal setting, encouragement, a will to move forward, a will to go on. So that is where I'm at, folks, with it. That is why I strongly am for adult day program and not so much for home health agencies. So if you are somebody that is looking to start a facility-based adult day program, but you have been held up in the licensing process, and I'm not gonna lie, I said it's not easy to get through the licensing process, but that's why I'm here. I'm here. My mission is to help more providers to move forward and open an adult day program, to get through that licensing process, to not be sitting and idle in the licensing process and then decide to give up because they couldn't move forward or get through it. There's help out there. There's people that's wanting to support you, people wanting to get through it, people that are rooting for more providers to providing adult day services. So I'll attach a link below. Reach out to me so we could chat to see if you are a good fit for my program. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.